The Nigerian Memory. By the late 1960s, Nigeria was tearing itself apart, turning intellectuals into targets. Chinua Achebe, internationally renowned for Things Fall Apart, faced real danger due to his outspoken criticism and his Igbo identity. On Saturday, January 15, 1966, the Society of Nigerian Authors gathered for a meeting at an office building on Kingsway Road, Ikoyi, looking out onto the Lagoon. Members present included J.P. Clark, Wole Soyinka, and Onowara Nzekwu. Achebe had just instructed his London publishers to proceed with his new novel, A Man of the People. He knew the book was problematic because it severely criticized Nigerian politics and envisioned a military coup. When J.P. Clark arrived, he famously yelled, "Chinua, you know you are a prophet. Everything in this book has happened except a coup." That very evening, unknown to them, a military coup was launched. The next day, unaware of the night's events, Achebe received a messenger from the British Embassy asking if they should still publish the book. He confidently said yes. Upon arriving at his broadcasting house office, he found soldiers everywhere and roadblocks with barbed wire. His wife Christy and daughter Janello, returning from seeing the Disney movie Dumbo, also encountered the military commotion. News seeped through that the Prime Minister was missing, and the powerful premiers Sir Amadou Bello and Samuel Ekentola had been assassinated. The coup, led by Chukwuma and Zeogwu and mostly Igbo junior officers, thrust the unprepared country into an unprecedented state of shock. Initial jubilation soon turned to dread as rumors of a sinister Igbo coup spread. A lust for revenge emerged, and Easterners were violently attacked. Igbos became open targets, and soldiers summarily executed people. Dr. Okechukwu Ikechiani narrowly escaped thugs by dressing as a woman and crossing the border to Dahomey. In Lagos, soldiers conducted targeted raids on homes. Fortunately for Achebe, who had recently moved to Turnbull Road, soldiers went to his old house on Millerton Street to search for him. They were fervently looking for him because his prophetic novel made some military officers believe he was secretly involved in the coup. Achebe found refuge with an old friend, Frank Cawson, the British Council representative who had previously hosted him in Ghana. Taking pragmatic steps, Cawson hid Achebe's car in his garage and monitored the radio. For about a week, Achebe, Christy, 5-year-old Janello, and 2-year-old Ike laid hidden. As reports of massacres grew, Achebe realized he had to send his family away. As they packed, some former neighbors cheered, "Let them go. Food will be cheaper in Lagos." Achebe smuggled his pregnant wife and children out on a cargo ship. Placed on an open deck exposed to the wind and cold, Christy endured severe seasickness before they were safely received in Port Harcourt by her brother, Dr. Samuel Okoli.
My family is whole.
Despite the escalating danger, Achebe sneaked back to his residence to return to work. But as killings reached hundreds a week, he and his colleague, Philip Ume Ezioke, agreed it was time to flee. The next morning, Philip had already gone, so Achebe set out alone. Driving through highways full of police roadblocks, he was one of the last to flee Lagos. Reaching Benin City, the atmosphere changed. Crowds of Midwestern Igbo policemen recognized the famous author, and this familiarity guaranteed his smooth, safe passage over the Onitsha Bridge and across the Niger River to the east.
Follow for more. The Nigerian Memory.